Is going on? I am back with another video. This time it's sort of a rant. Um, yeah, I was watching some videos on YouTube, or I was watching YouTube videos on my TV the other day. Um, I was checking out designs of Optimus Prime and Megatron from previous toy lines. Um, for example, the Robots in Disguise Optimus Prime and the Robots in Disguise Megatron. I have both these guys, and I gotta say, the Robots in Disguise line, they have some pretty awesome Transformers. They had some pretty cool designs. Um, Especially for Megatron. Set Optimus down for a second. Like, originally, uh, this guy was supposed to be a 6 mode transformer, but then the Galvatron repaint came in, which I do have. The Galvatron repaint of this Megatron, it's more of a white and brighter colors. Um, Honestly, I like this one more. This color scheme, it's more fitting for a villain. Um, it could just be that I like dark colors, and yeah. So, like I was saying, this was supposed to be a 6 mode transformer, but then the Galvatron repaint came in with another 4, and so truth be told, this mold is technically a 10 mode transformer. Is it the only 10 mode transformer in existence? I'm not sure. Um, Now that I think about it, this might be impossible, but I would like to see Hasbro try and make a 20 mode transformer. That it would probably be ludicrous and overly complex, but I think that would be record breaking, much like I think this could be. Like 10 modes in one transformer. I mean, that's got to be a record of some sort. Is it a record? I'm not sure, but it could be. When I saw this mold, and I saw it as Galvatron on Big Bad Toy Store, I wanted to get it, and I got it, and I was not disappointed. But then years later, I saw this in a collectible shop, and it had the original box. I picked it up, and I still like this color scheme better. I don't know what it is with me and this color scheme, but it's a really, really cool color scheme. I like it. So, set Megatron back on the Megatron table. If I can stand him up straight. Let me tell you something. Ball jointed feet, they do have advantages and disadvantages at the same time. And it takes a lot of work to get that Megatron to stay standing up straight. There we go. Okay. Now bring Optimus back in here. The RID Optimus Prime. Originally, I was against this figure because, one, this Optimus turns into a fire engine. And to tell the truth, I don't really like that concept for Optimus Prime. Excuse me. I like Optimus Prime better as a semi-truck. And I just got a message. I'll check that message later. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm not gonna pause to check my messages. That would be rude, I think. But I will respond to that message later on. So don't worry. I'm not ignoring people on purpose. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was originally against this design because he turned into a fire engine, and I think of Optimus as a semi truck. much like he was in Generation 1. I think Optimus looks better as a semi-truck. This... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I originally saw pictures of this Optimus on the internet, I was against it for the longest time. And then I see it at a collectible shop, and I'm like, okay, the vehicle mode doesn't look that bad. And so, what happens? I cave, and I buy this figure, and I've had this figure for a year, and to tell the truth, I honestly want to go back to my younger self and bust myself over the head with like a bottle or maybe a concrete brick, because I honestly don't know what I was thinking then, because this is actually a really awesome figure. Okay, I don't care for Optimus being a fire engine, but the robot mode definitely doesn't look that bad. I mean, I like the robot mode. And the back half of the fire engine turns into a base. It's a parts forming base, but it's a base, and you're making do with what you have left over. And plus, the base can disassemble and combine onto him to form a super robot mode. It's not the most solid super mode, but it's a super mode, and it's safe. Now, what do I mean by safe? Well, after the Robots in Disguise series ended, we get the Unicron trilogy that started with the Armada series. In the Armada series, we get an Optimus Prime that was a big, beefy, long-nosed diesel with a trailer that had tank treads. It was kind of futuristic and it wasn't very real looking, but it looked awesome. But why am I against the Armada Optimus Prime? Well, there's a YouTuber by the name of Balt Matrix, or by the username Balt Matrix. He did a review, and he said that he ended up with 3 Armada Primes in his life. The first one, the trailer burst into flames and set his bedroom on fire. Yeah. A transformer that literally sets your bedroom on fire. That is dangerous. And you guys know me. While danger may be my favorite word, real life danger, it is not a good thing. It's not good. The Energon Optimus Prime, okay, the Energon Optimus Prime, it looks fat in its basic robot mode. And it doesn't look good until you combine it with the drones or Wing Saber or even Omega Supreme. And okay, I'll be honest. In my mind, the Omega Supreme body with the Optimus Prime head, honestly, that really doesn't do anything for me. I have to agree with JT Mitchell in the sense that I'm on his side when he said that it's a waste of a transformation. The Wing Saber combination, that looks better because you get the reds and the blues in the places that they're supposed to be, and it looks like Prime. So between the Armada Optimus Prime and the Energon Optimus Prime, if you had to go with one, you're better off going on with the Energon figure, but the Energon figure is not the best of the Unicron series. If you want the best Optimus Prime from the Unicron series, I can actually show you because I actually have it. This guy is the best way to go for the Unicron series. Or the Unicron trilogy. The Cybertron Optimus Prime. Why do I say that? Well, the gimmicks are actually... Well, some of the gimmicks are in this guy. Like, he has the Matrix of Leadership in his chest. And it's removable. Now, I know that the Armada Optimus Prime had a molded-in matrix, but it wasn't removable. And, honestly, it was just pointless detail. And I also know that the Armada Optimus Prime had a moving mouth plate when you pushed a white button on his head. The Cybertron Optimus Prime has a lever that can retract and deploy the mouth plate. So you could pose him like mid-gasp. Like... And plus, if you do it right, you can make it look like he's talking, like... Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. And plus, the key feature that we get in Cybertron, both his key features are in his weapons. Like, in this side, you get extra side-mounted blasters. In this one, you get lights and sounds, and this is a much safer use of the electronics. Whereas, in the Armada Optimus Prime, the electronics had a automated transformation for the trailer, but if you don't do it right, if you don't loosen up the pieces before you do the transformation, the trailer will start grinding and it will eventually combust. You do not want that. That is dangerous, as I said before. This is safe. LEDs and sounds. It may be simple, but this is a much safer use of the electronics. And safer use of electronics makes this a safer toy for kids. And kids can play with this thing because the transformations are so simple. And I also have Leo Breaker, which can combine onto one of his sides to form a Savage Claw mode. I'm not a big fan of the Savage Claw mode, but I can appreciate the fact that there is a combination and it can do something. So, set that Prime to the side. I do not have a Megatron from the Unicron trilogy. The Armada Megatron, it looks cool, but it has an annoying electronics. And plus, he can also combine with Tidal Wave, so that's kind of cool. But I like to use my Transformers for, like, projects and stuff. Like, I prefer my Transformers to be poseable. And the leg articulation on that Megatron, it's not really that great. The Energon Megatron, okay, it turned into a Cybertronian jet, and the robot mode, while it's still limited, it's a lot more poseable, I think. Now, the Cybertron Megatron, that I think is the most badass. And the Galvatron repaint of the Cybertron Megatron, it looks like G1 Megatron with the devil horns. But you know, I still like that design. And considering that I have the Cybertron Optimus Prime, I think that if I were to get one Megatron from the Unicron trilogy, I would have to go with the Cybertron Megatron to counter my Cybertron Optimus Prime. I saw the Cybertron Megatron once at a collectible shop, and that was it. It was in the car mode, but it was a very badass looking car mode. It looked like the Michael Keaton Batmobile. Whereas, bringing the RID Megatron again, this guy, his tank mode, if you take off the guns, it looks like Val Kilmer's Batmobile. Maybe it could also look like George Clooney's Batmobile. But I'm not talking about Batman, no. I'm supposed to be talking about Transformers. By the way, I did see the Batman films, and I will give my opinion on this. Michael Keaton was the best Batman. Okay. So, I guess I should also bring in this Megatron, the Transmetal 2 Megatron from Beast Wars. Now, Beast Wars happened around 1996, 1997. I was born in 97, so it was, well, about 21, 22 years ago. Or maybe it's still 20. I don't remember when Beast Wars came on the air. It was somewhere around the late 90s, but it gave us this design for a Megatron, and a giant red dragon. That is a big win for me. I love the color red, and I like dragons, and plus this head gimmick. It's simple, but it's fun. The transformation on this is crazy ridiculous, but hey, he transforms. And he's a giant red dragon. Now, this, I don't really like this. This is the one thing that Beast Wars never did right for Megatron. The evil sneer, he just looks constipated throughout the entire series. I gotta do Emgo's thing again, where, I have the Optimal Optimus figure right here. And, yeah. Primal always had his monkey rage, and Megatron always had Megatron constipation! Oh, I have to crap! Yeah. And oh man, I remember back when I was in middle school, I wanted these Transformers for the longest time, and I have them today as an adult. And you know, I mess around with these figures. I enjoy them. They're lots of fun. I like Megatron, but I still gotta drop the hands to Optimal Optimus. This is by far my favorite Transformer. Although, with the Cybertron Optimus Prime, it could become a tie between those two. But they are still a lot of fun. So, yeah. If I were to recommend 3 Optimus figures, Beast Wars Optimal Optimus, RID Optimus Prime, and Cybertron Optimus Prime, those I would totally recommend over most others. Like, I've had the Classics Optimus Prime since 6th, 7th grade. Well, I've had them for a while. I've had him for a while, and I think he's the best Voyager Optimus Prime. But as far as Supreme and Leader class figures go, Optimal Optimus, RID, and Cybertron Optimus Prime definitely take the cake. And I should also... Now, I'm pretty sure Optimal Optimus came out in 1997, and I'm pretty sure the Cybertron Optimus Prime came out in 2005, 2006. This is a Supreme figure in 1997. This is a Leader class figure in 2005. Yeah. I don't know what happened with Hasbro recently, but oh wait, I do know what happened. Stupid inflation rates and budget cuts. But the old Transformers, they're still around. You can find them on eBay or Amazon or collectible shops. And I was very lucky that I could find the optimal, or not optimal, I could find the Cybertron Optimus Prime and the RID Optimus Prime within my price range. And I also want to give a shout out to Bert the Stormtrooper. He said that the Cybertron Optimus Prime originally retailed for $40. Now, I have to tell a story. When I saw this guy at my local collectible shop, Bobacon, the price tag said $50, but they had this thing where for every $50 on a price tag, $10 gets knocked off, or maybe it was the end of the year sale or something where they knocked $10 off of a $50 price. So yeah, the price tag said 50, but $10 got knocked off and it was down to 40, and I had a coupon which knocked this down to 35. I got a figure that was originally $40 for $35. Oh, I am so lucky. I got an awesome deal. Snag my hair. Excuse me. Yeah, unlucky. And I think I remember doing a vlog where I said that I got Leo Breaker at the same time that I got the Optimus Prime. So now the RID Optimus Prime. I think Night/2020 originally said that he was originally $30, and I found him for $60. But when I got this guy, it was around the same time that I got the Cybertron Optimus Prime, and he got knocked down to 50, and I had a coupon which brought the price down to 45. And plus, I also got the RID Grimlock at the same time I got this guy to complete Landfill, or Build King if you're watching Car Robots. Yeah. I am extremely fortunate that I have this. Now, a lot of people, or I've talked about writing a Transformer story. I've kind of hit a writer's block position, but if I do end up turning the story into a stop-motion series, into a stop-motion movie, like the Lego movie, I'm going to have this be Optimus Prime. I don't have an Orion Pax figure, so I don't know what I'm going to do for Orion Pax. But when he becomes Optimus Prime, I'm using this Optimus as Optimus Prime. I was contemplating using the Optimal Optimus, but, you know, a lot of people prefer that Optimus Prime look like Optimus Prime, and, well, this, to me, looks like Optimus Prime. I mean, he's got the classic window chest, he's got the red upper body, he's got the blue limbs, and he's got the Matrix of Leadership in his chest. And plus, this thing can come out and form a handgun. And plus, even without the mouth plate, he still looks like Optimus Prime. And back to the head. I've mentioned in my review of this guy that he looks like a cross between Beast Wars Optimus Primal and Star Convoy. You can't get much more Prime than that. I mean, and plus, he's got the Autobot logos on his shoulders. And he turns into a freaking battle truck. This is one of, if not the best Optimus Prime to have ever been released to the general public. Whether you get the American version like I have, or the Galaxy Convoy that SSJ Autobot has, this is a great figure. And going back to my story, I thought about using this as Megatron's starter body, and then somehow he'll evolve into the RID Megatron. And I do not have, like I said earlier, I don't have a Megatron from the Unicron trilogy, but I do have the Shadow Blade Megatron from the animated series, which was 2008. Let me see. 2005 could have been the Cybertron series. 2006 was the Classic series. 2007 was the first live-action movie. Then 2008 was animated. And then 2009 was Revenge of the Fallen. And I think 2010 was Hunt for the Decepticons. 2012 could have been Reveal the Shield. And 2013 could have been Dark of the Moon. I'm probably all off somewhere, but I really like this. And if I were to finish the Transformers story and then write a sequel, I would have the Megatron to Galvatron thing, but I think that this could so work as Galvatron. Like, I've seen pictures and videos of the original paint scheme for this mold. For those of you who have the original version of this mold, comment, tell me what you think. Like, that could be Megatron and this could be Galvatron. I could see it. And plus, big Decepticon logo right in the middle of the chest. I'm pretty sure the original Galvatron had that. Now, granted, this may not look like Galvatron, but it could definitely work as a Galvatron. And plus, he's got a nice sized fusion cannon. It's not too big, not too small. Just like the Classics Megatron, this suits him. It works perfect. It's just right. Why do I feel like I just ripped off the Three Little Bears? The Three Bears. Must have been the whole porridge chair and bed thing. Too hot, too cold, just right. Well, that may have come from the Three Bears, but it could also apply to the fusion cannon here. I mean, it's not too big like the Masterpiece Megatron, and it's not too dinky and small like the 2007 movie Megatron. This one, just like the Classics Megatron, it's medium size and it's the right size. It works perfectly. However, unlike the Classics Megatron, this one actually fires a missile. I hate the damn camera! Why do I hate my camera so much? Cock that. And plus, he's got really awesome swords, like, and they form as helicopter blades. That is awesome. So, yeah. If I finish writing the first story and I write a sequel, this would be Galvatron. Or this would be my Galvatron. It works for Galvatron, so why not? Dare I say, why not? Sorry, Ango, I've stolen that other thing from you. So, I think I've more or less said my piece. For those of you who have Transformers and collect, if you have any of the figures that I showed you, comment. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with any of the opinions that I shared? Do you disagree with any of them? Honestly, I really enjoy these figures that I showed you. Especially this one. Is it my favorite Transformer? You know what? Yeah. I love this Transformer. I wanted it since I was in middle school, and I got it as a Christmas present in 2013. Or was it 2004? 12. I had button-up shirts around the time that I got this, so I think it was around 2012, 2013. But, yeah. I'm really happy that I have this now. Okay, I will admit, his vehicle modes, they don't really look real, but again, you gotta cut this guy some slack. When Optimus Primal absorbed Optimus Prime's essence to keep him alive, Optimus Prime had not yet scanned his vehicle mode. And plus, Beast Wars took place in prehistoric times, so modern vehicles did not exist then. So cut this guy a break. I mean, jeez. So, yeah, I think that about does it for this video, so. Again, if you guys have any of these figures, comment. Tell me what you think. Because I think these Optimus and Megatron figures, I think these are really great Transformers. If any of you have any of these, comment. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you disagree? Are there any Transformers that you hold very fondly? So, if you liked this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you love this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you get email notifications every time I post a video or go live, so to say. If you didn't like this video, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have really got to stop saying that. This is supposed to be a family-oriented channel. Well, I'm supposed to be a family-oriented person. Anyway, so until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice one.